Edit audio.
Welcome to On the Road, a traveling podcast by Edit Audio. We connect with creative communities across the country to collect and share anecdotes and advice. Earlier this year, with our pop-up podcast booth, we set up shop at Podcast Movement 2022.
This is awesome.
Always a lot of banter on that.
Yeah, baby.
This is part one of our stop in Dallas, Texas.
Hi, everybody. I am Heather Vickery from Chicago. I'm a success and leadership coach, and I host two podcasts. One is called The Brave Files, and the other one I co-host with my good friend Alan Seals is called Was It Chance?
Hey guys, my name is Anna Ogogo, and I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I am the founder of Black Pod Collective, which is a digital community for Black audio creatives, Black Pod Festival, which is a podcast conference for Black podcasters, and Adode Media, a full-service multimedia podcast production agency. In a nutshell, I pretty much build community, curate experiences, and produce podcasts.
This is Kayla Moriarty. I'm from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, but I'm currently living in Brooklyn, New York. I'm the VP of Marketing at Headgum and Gumball, and before that I was the VP of Marketing at Comedy Central and MTV. Okay, the last thing I felt inspired by outside of work. I met this woman named Cindy at a wedding this past weekend, and she was in her late 60s. She just retired. She built her dream house on the lake. She was very excited about it. She gave me some incredible advice, which was everything is a rental, meaning this life, this body, this everything, it's a rental. So you have to live because you have to return it at the end of the day. And I just thought that was very weirdly inspiring. And she told me this after a shot of tequila. So it was beautiful.
My name is Evo Terra. I am from, currently Phoenix, Arizona. I am a podcast producer. I am a podcast enthusiast. I'm a podcast promoter, not from the nasty podcast promoter, you understand, but actually someone who promotes podcasting. My mission in life is to make podcasting better.
My favorite snack, celebrity crush. It's funny, we were just talking about this at dinner last night, is most definitely Ruby Rose. I could go into detail, but I won't right now. The last thing that I felt inspired by outside of work, that's a really interesting question for me because I'm an avid consumer. I've read over 72 books this year. I listen to a ton of content, and I think probably memoirs just across the board. I get so inspired by hearing the stories of people's lives and how they've created and overcome, and it just fills me with so much joy.
One unique thing people wouldn't expect about me. Okay, here's a weird thing, and it's pretty unique. My fingerprints on my ring finger and my pinkies on both hands, they don't work. Like, you can't scan them. They don't exist. I don't know what happened, but I was born that way. So if you ever see someone with a mask on just coming at you with 4 fingers extended, it's me trying to rob you.
What's one unique thing people wouldn't expect about me? Oh, that's hard to do when I think about expectations of me because I tend to live out loud and online. It's just that I've got a lot of things that I have done and a lot of interests that I have. I'm not as big of an asshole as people make me out to be. I'm really not. I only act that way, on the podcast. Normally, kind of a nice guy, surprisingly.
Outside of work, I think the last thing I felt really inspired by was, does it matter if this was at work? It was a kid who came into the studio. So I own a studio. And this 8-year-old came in and she just kept telling me how proud of me she was. Like, she's never met anyone who owns a studio. She's never seen a space like that. And she just kept reiterating that she was proud of me. And I don't know, like, my family and my friends tell me they're proud of me all the time. But it being a child, because in the eyes of children, you see the truth. So it being a child, being able to just recognize and see the hard work and tell me that they were proud just really inspired me to keep going. Like, it gave me this sense of accomplishment because I sometimes feel like I'm always focused on what's next. Like, what is the next thing that I need to focus on for my business, for my community? And I don't always stop to look at what I've accomplished.
Some advice that I would have given myself, 3 years ago. I'm 47 and I've been doing this a really, really long time, this life thing, this parenting thing. I've been podcasting for 4.5 years. So just 3 years ago, from where I sit and stand right now at this moment, I think what I would say is it's going to be harder. It's going to get harder and you're going to be okay. Everything changes. The only constant is change across the board.
The best advice I would have given myself 3 years ago is invest in quality leisure wear. Brooklinen has an insane pair of sweatpants, and I wish I bought them a long time ago because my life would have been so much more comfortable. Why was I wearing jeans? Why was I wearing leggings and tights? I could have been wearing sweatpants this whole time, and I didn't know it. So Kayla of, 2019, buy some sweatpants.
I am proud to accomplish the fact that I am at this event in that I'm taking time off of work. I am a workaholic at times. And so the fact that I have relinquished things over to my team and I'm just allowing myself to experience and meet new people and take a deep breath and just live life a little bit more.
This week I'm really proud of accomplishing, reconnecting with incredible people from all across the podcast industry that I sometimes only see or talk to once a year when we're here at the Podcast Movement Conference, and just finding time to laugh and experience and learn from them and grow with them and reconnect with them. Prioritizing that is something I'm terribly proud of.
And anything else I'd like to add? I'm a big fan of Edit Audio and Steph, and I'm so excited to be here and hang out with you. And thank you so much for this. Mwah.
It's been great chatting. This was actually lots of fun. I am Anna Gogo, founder of Black Pod Collective, Black Pod Festival, and Adone Media. And until next time, y'all have a good one.
Anything else I would like to add? I don't know. If you guys think I'm interesting, that'd be fun. You can come and connect with me. You can go to vickeryandco.com/social. And if you mention Edit Audio, I will send you a free prize. Send me a message, a DM, or an email. I'll send you a present. How about that? That's kind of fun. All right, folks. Take care. Bye.